Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Christian from Berlin. There's an old YouTube saying for piano tutorials that says, before you shake, rattle and roll, you gotta stay, practice and scroll. It's really old. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a like, help my channel to grow, and also play that solo. There's a long lesson helping you with the solo. Now let's go and enjoy this. If you want more of this, Johnny Be Good was I did a couple of weeks ago. It's linked in the text box. Johnny Be Good, also rock and roll piano. Maybe you like that too. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to my helping section. What is on the menu today? We have an intro, we have two verses, the chorus or refrain, then we have two choruses of solo, the first one being a little bit easier than the second one. Second one is adding a bit more meat to the heat to the meat, and we have a final chorus which has additional toppings, la 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 la, fills on top. I will shed light on some aspect. There's a slow replay coming, as you know already, so let's focus on the tough bits. First, the intro, I explain a little bit rhythmically. I can't just count it once for you, and then you will see it's quite easy. First, what chords we have overlapping over this C, which stays on C, and we have the C6, we have the C diminished, which leads to the D minor 7 superimposed over the C, and then we have the C6 in the end. Quick counting: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's basically it. It's just the chord changing, you know. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Easy peasy, isn't it? And then just 1 and 2 and 3. And then we come to the melody. The melody is so easy, I feel even ashamed to teach it to you, so I won't. It's really just like a baby, like a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so you are at least intermediate player to play this, so I won't bore you with explaining this melody. Left hand, a little word. You know this left hand from either my Easy Boogie lesson, but also from rock and roll. Yeah, it's a left hand many players played, and it has a rolling sound. It's great to speed up. You know, it's easy to speed up. That's why I chose it this time. At this tempo, this one is much too hard. It's much hard. I don't even know if I can play it at that tempo. But this one, you can. Beware, you know my usual tricks. Subscribe to my channel. I tell you all the tricks that others don't tell you. If you, for example, change back from F to C, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you anticipate the 4 and of the next chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You see the 4 and is already in the next chord. Makes the tying of these chords easier at tempo. And believe me, you will end up doing this. This is much harder than 2 and 3. Yeah? So, just make that a habit. So we come straight to the second verse is like just variations. You get that from the slow replay much easier. I will not bother you with that. And then we come to the chorus. And yes, where are we, Christian? Yeah, here we are. Okay, and that's a little bit tricky. Here we have 1 and 2, and here comes the bit. I want that fat sound, the C6, but the next bit of the melody goes, and then shake, rattle, and roll. So what do we do to stay kind of fat? But this is really hard. But we played a little less fattened, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yeah? This way you can play it faster. If we play this at that tempo with the full chords, it's much harder to tie and to play it in a grooving way. So we play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Last one is fat again. And then we have the same. The F7 played also fat. With the fatness comes from not Burger King, but G. From the G here, we add the 9 here to the F7. The F7 is this one here. And we just add the 9 here. You know, we have 4 voices on the C. We want to have 4 voices on the F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That you also practice separately. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Where is it? Ah, yeah. Easy, huh? That's easy. Making you. And we go up here. And. Yeah? Okay. Hold on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Going up, finger setting. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and the next one is a well-known boogie and rock and roll figure going between the A, we're in F now, between the A, we have that in many variations. Here we do it like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you know this little 16th trickery here. On the dotted note, 3 and 4 and so again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and here. That's very much boogie and rock and roll. Both share similarities. Rock and roll has a smaller, let's say, choice of elements. It's always a little bit more up and is a more limited set. Boogie, there is like West Coast, East Coast, blah blah blah. This can be much more complex. But the thirds we have in common. Our beloved thirds, and then, and here comes another little trick, a tricky bit. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here we put a little bit of crunch in it, and that is this one. 1, 4, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and now this one. So yes, it's this one is not played as a slide. It's crunchy because we hit it together, the F and the F sharp, and it's a very typical rock and roll sound. More than boogie. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So there's a slight shift. We play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Ending the phrase in style. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? Here comes the tough bit. Let me take a little bit of my tea. It's getting cold outside. Maybe not in your part of town, in the whatever you are, Philippines or Australia. Here in Berlin, it's getting quite uncomfortable. So a hot Earl Grey tea is very rejuvenating and replenishing, as they always say in the skincare advertisings. So, and here we have second chorus solo. Ah, you love that, right? Here is coming the first bit, which you will lose a couple of teeth over. And triplets. Yeah, triplets. And if you play that fast, make this an exercise. Stay loose in the wrist here, that it's like, it feels like one thing. And then you relax again. So, like drummers. How can they do this? Like, a drummer told me, or several drummers told me, it's a circular movement. You don't go really down, but it's you do also a circular motion in the wrist. That it's not contracting too much. Then you're stuck, yeah. But we have to go on with the line. So, be a little bit like feathery here, like okay. So it's 1, and then a very important here that you change finger setting here. 1, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So what do we have here? 1 and 2. We have 16th triplets. Yeah, that's a little bit more advanced. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and same. And then we have just 2 16ths. It's always a thing. It's like 2 16ths or 3. Both is always possible. It's always good to have a mix. So again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here. something sweet for you. Again, very much here the wrist when you play this tempo. You see? I don't tire. I could play this for maybe half a year. Kidding. Okay, now let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Got it, baby? Okay, 1, 2, go down. Not Moses, but your hand. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Again, I'll repeat this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ending this again in style. 1 and our thirds again. You see, you recognize these elements coming back in different combinations. And then we have a classic 1 and 2, and now we start on the C. 3 and 4, and now we start on the G. 1 and 2. And here we have on the G, it's followed not by 2 16ths, but by 3 16ths. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Yeah, so this when we go back and we are on the F, we have the G. When we start from G, remember this, G. We have these 3 triplets, 16th triplets on the dotted note in the left hand. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3. Goodie. Okay, that's some stuff for you to practice. Okay, now we come to the last chorus. That is like the first chorus, but with fills on top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just a little bit in between to make it a difference to the first chorus. More energy. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and here. It's a second fill. It's a little bit of the drone lick here on top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we go to F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Yeah. We like that, don't we? F, we are on F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sounds quite happy. We start here with the 6 and just moving the 6 down to the E flat and the C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again our rock and roll and boogie thirds. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This comes fairly easier. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now we're coming towards the end. Now we have this the descending bass line instead of like here with the rising bass line, but we have this one. So, and let's have a look. Bass line goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. From the B flat, it's chromatic. Yeah. 1 and 2, it was up here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so we have this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. You see here we have our thirds again. You know, they're everywhere. Ba 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 ba. And together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and now we do something here. There's a little bit of mean things in the end. So because I play this, yeah, just to annoy you in the end, you know, to give you a headbutt, musically speaking. So we have this cluster here. You can do it like that, but it sounds quite nice. If you can roll it, but that's tough. Just like. But you can do it like this. We have the C7, but with an added clash of the E flat. Sounds nice, huh? Yeah. So, but you can also play it like this. Roll it like this, possibly between the E and these as one unit, like this. It's easier than going in circle, and much harder. So, or you play this. That's fine. Yeah. And then you power slide. And wherever you land, make it 2 C's or 1 C or whatever. Roll it, babies. Shake it, rattle it, and roll it. Now it's coming the slow replay. I hope you like this. Hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like to prove it. Take action. Prove me that you like it. See you in the next one. Bye from Berlin.